apa kali? ஐயோ இதுக்கு ஒன்றும் பேச முடியாது எப்படி இருக்கு? எவனோ ஹெலோன்னு அனுப்பிடலாம். எதுவுமே பார்க்காம பாரு ஜவன்.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the second innings. We are having a match between Dhanbad and Dumka. So Dhanbad need 89 runs from 120 balls. And we are live from the JSCA International Stadium here in Ranchi. That's the match 12. We can see the umpires walking into the field. Just to remind the viewers who are just joining us, there was a match earlier in the morning between Ranchi and Bokaro, where Bokaro had won by 5 wickets, and it was a low-scoring match. Ranchi just managed to put up 8 runs on the board, and Bokaro Blasters got that run chase successfully in the last over. And this match, the second innings, we are live from the JSCM for the second innings of the second match now between Dumka and Dhanbad. So Dhanbad did a great job with the ball and
hello friends.
managed to restrict Dumka at just 88 runs. So now they need to score 89 runs in 20 overs to get away with the match here. I have in the commentary box with me very experienced Mukherjee sir. So what do you want to say about the low scoring matches today?
Well, though it's a low-scoring match, I would say it's not easy to chase down that score because the ball is sometimes coming onto the bat slowly, sometimes the ball kicking from good length, and sometimes it is keeping low also. It is not that easy to chase down, but of course, not many runs in the kitty of Dumka, only 88 they managed. 89 should gettable, quite gettable by Dhanbad.
But as we've seen, sir, in the earlier match today between Ranchi and Bokaro, the ball was coming onto the bat, very, very slow wicket, the ball turning and making it difficult for the batsmen to hit big shots, losing out earlier wickets and frequent wickets at short intervals, restricting the Ranchi team on 88, and incidentally the same total has been on the board by the Dumka batsmen.
So in both the matches, the team batting second has to chase down 88 runs, so 89 for victory. Earlier on in the first match, Ranchi versus Bokaro, the target was 89 to get, and that match also was thrilling in the sense, very close match. Here also.
And that's the skipper on your screen, Mohammad Nazim Siddiqui, opening the innings with Vishal Singh for Dhanbad Dynamos. So not much runs to chase. Just 88 runs Dumka has managed to put up on the board. So the wicket is very slow, and Sonu Kumar Singh will open the bowling for the Dumka team.
The only advantage that Dumka have, that they have played 3 matches and won all the 3 matches, so they are quite confident that they can restrict Dhanbad within 88 runs.
Definitely, sir, and they have a good batting lineup. Definitely, every day is not your day, so they couldn't manage to put up much runs on the board today, but they have a good bowling and a good batting lineup, so that is why they went on to win 3 matches, all the 3 they played, and this is the 4th match that Dumka is playing.
No team has won 3 matches on a trot. Let us see what happens. Dhanbad starts their innings.
Rather, I would say, sir, they have gone to win 3 matches like Singhbum did, but it has lost 1 match. Dumka hasn't lost any match so far. Played 3 and won 3.
True. The batsman in is Mohammad Najim, taking a stride. At the other end is Vishal, and Sonu is the bowler who has started bowling. Left arm spinner coming in sharply but hitting outside the leg stump. He's taking bowling wide of the crease and bringing the ball in. A good ball.
Not easy one, man. Come on, man. Yeah.
You've got to be very, very careful. Even if you are chasing a very low score. And this one from outside the leg stump, the ball was swept down to square leg, but no run is scored.
So Mohammad Nazim, experienced with domestic cricket, sir. He's played quite matches in the Ranji trophies, and he's quite experienced, and he's looking to get that run chase because he needs to set an example for other players, the young players in the team for Dhanbad Dynamos.
Oh, that has been hit over the top for 4. Between mid-off and extra cover, the ball goes for 4 runs over the close-in field. Look at it. Very well hit.
Yeah, it's a good shot towards the offside region, and just placing it towards the offside again between the 2 fielders there. And they've managed to get a boundary in this over. They now need 85 runs from 114 balls. Very, very gettable, but the wicket is very slow.
And the important thing is that you have to get wickets in hand. It is not a big chase, but if you start losing wicket right from the beginning, it becomes difficult and difficult. So at the other end of the side, the fielding arrangement you see for the left hand, for the Istikar Ahmad Khan is the bowler.
This is the second over in the power play in the second innings of the match. The second match being played at JSCA Stadium.
Packed offside field.
Absolutely, they have good amount of fielders on the offside there. Way towards the offside.
Naturally, the bowler wants the batsman to play on the offside.
That's the kind of fielding arrangement they've put for the batsmen. Look at that. 5 fielders approximately on the offside. So there's 1 at the mid-off and mid-on.
And the square leg coming in, and deep fine leg goes back right on the boundary.
And that's Vishal on strike. Hasn't opened his account yet. It was a little outside of the off stump, but straight into the hands of the fielder. It was away from the body. He was looking to cut it, but
not cut it. The ball was there. He glided it.
Okay, he glided it rather.
Because the ball dropped near his bat. He couldn't drive.
The ball was very low actually.
Yeah.
So there was no room to cut it actually.
He glided the ball to go beyond the fielders, but it went straight to the fielder at
Hi friends, please like and subscribe. Your support keep rocking. Okay, thank you friends. Please like and subscribe.
edge down to deep fine to deep third man for a single.
So 5 runs have come in 1.4 overs for the Dhanbad Dynamos here, and look at that. There's a fielder at the deep third man. There's a man there. And so far just 1 run has come off the over in Ishtikar's first over there. Mohammad Nazim wants to take the strike. Oh, that's down the leg side, beating the wicketkeeper
We got to
towards
see.
the boundary for a 4.
And that was a 4 runs off the bat. The bowler isn't willing to bowl down the leg side. The field you have packed offside field, and if you are bowling on the leg side, you are bound to go for runs.
Absolutely, and it just beat the wicket keeper and went on towards the leg side for a 4.
Nazim is a very experienced batsman, plays towards the square leg boundary, must get 2 runs. Did he?
Yeah,
11
they
runs.
did. They managed to get 2 runs.
11 runs. This 11 run is costly in a low scoring match. In 1 over, if you are giving so many runs, that
They're
means
making it easy for the Dhanbad to get to the run chase actually. They have to keep the bowling very tight, and it's 2 overs gone. 11 runs on the board for the loss of no wickets. Mohammad Nazim Siddiqui and Vishal Singh have opened the innings for Dhanbad, and the skipper is batting at 10. Vishal Singh has managed to get 1 run so far. And if you give away so many runs in an over, so that will be a problem if the target is too low. And this is a low-scoring match.
you must tell, the captain must tell your bowlers that since so many fielders are on the offside, under no condition you got to
Bowl it on the leg side.
leg stump. Once again played near the short fine leg, and the batsman scamper for a quick single.
And I believe that's Bhanu Anand with the ball, sir.
चल ठीक है बहुत अच्छा यार सोनू भाई
That's Sonu
बढ़िया गुड थिंकिंग यार
bowling
शाबाश
his second over. So
आपको ही डालना
No
होगा
change
यार
in
कम ऑन
bowling.
मैन
from the skipper, Arnav Sinha. That's a good bowl. Good bowl. Good line. Not pitching outside of the stump.
सुपर
There.
बॉलिंग सुपर
Ball
बॉलिंग
keeping low also.
यहां से घूम
They're not looking to give room to the batsman, not pitching it too high. Because if they go for shots, the umpire not convinced enough. There was an appeal, but denied. Look at that. He was looking to sweep, but straight
I
went to
think
the
the ball hit the shoulder of the batsman, then went to the slips.
slips, yes.
Stepping down the wicket, hitting it powerfully past deep in the mid-off region, mid-on region. So between whitish mid-on and extra cover for 4.
But that's a beautiful shot, sir.
Nevertheless, yes.
Come out of the crease and hit it hard towards the mid-on for that 4.
अच्छा खेलना पड़ेगा
So 16 for no wicket. Good going for Dumka Daredevils. Once again on the off stump and lifted high over the close infielder down to the point boundary, easily completing the second run.
2 runs. 2 runs coming off this ball, and there was a hard shot, but fielder could manage to stop the ball there on the offside region.
In this over, 7 runs have been scored.
Look at that. Going towards the third man boundary, but successfully stopping the ball.
चलो यार
Ronan, the fielder there, lifts the ball up. Can he get to the boundary? No. There's a fielder, they'll get the ball.
Oh, that was maybe a chance. I think the batsman would have made it. 3 overs gone, 21. Good strategy on the part
And good
of...
running between the wickets. They managed to take 3 runs of the last ball there. Sorry, 1 more ball. Or it's the end of the over there. That's the replay of the 3 runs they took. Let's look at that. It was high in the air. Fielder behind it. And meanwhile, 3 runs come off this ball.
Had the wicketkeeper collected it, that could have been close. But I think in either way, the batsman would have made the ground. 21 for no wicket after 3 overs. So,
That's Ishtikhar Ahmed Khan in for his second over there. So Dumka will be desperately looking on for wickets there because they do not want the batsmen to settle in and play big shots to get to the target chase very, very easily there.
on the other hand, Dhanbad, knowing fully well, once the fielding restrictions are over, it will be hard to score runs. So they are lofting the ball over the head of the fielders to get runs. That was trying to play it on the offside, misses it completely.
And the ball was chasing a little outside of the off stump there. As per, he tries to fish the ball, but straight into the hands of the wicketkeeper. And they've managed to put up 21 runs in 19 balls, these two. And it's the power play, as we know, the fourth over, and that's outside of the leg stump. It's a wide call from the umpire.
In a low-scoring match, if you're bowling no balls or wides, it's a crime.
Look at
You're
that.
giving extra run, not only extra run, and sometimes if your no ball is bowled, you give free hit to the batting side. So
You just cannot manage to give away so many extras in a low-scoring match. It was way outside of the leg stump there. They have to be very careful about the line they bowl. because too many extras will result in a quick match and the target chase coming off easily.
Once again lofted. No fielder there. Is it over the ropes? Yet 6 runs coming. Very well hit by Mohammad Najim. He
Very
played
good
it.
shot.
He played it over the cover set for 6. Lovely shot. Look at it.
That, lifting the ball up towards the offside and getting that beautiful 6. No chance for the fielder. Way beyond the boundary line and the rope.
So,
Looking really good in the middle. Mohammad Nazim, the skipper. Setting an example for the young lads in the team. The
not
Dhanbad
out,
skipper.
not out on 25 or 15 balls down the leg side. Wide. The bowler is not controlling the ball. He's bowling either outside the off stump or bowling far too down the leg side. Istiqar none for 15 in 1.2 overs. Look at it.
Good that the batsman didn't go ahead and play it because it went straight to the wicketkeeper's gloves there. And it was way too outside.
Now, some fielders have been put in on the onside of the wicket because the bowler is bowling to both sides of the wicket, and that could be, or no, or couldn't get it.
Just falling short of the ball.
No, he actually misjudged the height, and he was expecting the ball to come to him. The ball actually drifted away from him and fell in front of him. As high catches are always difficult to judge.
Just falling short. Just falling short. Look at
That
the
is
replay.
true. That is true. But he had time to cover that area.
He should have taken that catch. These catches are really important in a low-scoring match. And if you drop or leave these kind of catches, the team is in big trouble.
Oh, the
Looking to scoop.
fancy shots are not needed. You got to defend your wickets also. 1 or 2 quick wickets can once again put you on the back foot. So, Dhanbad got to be careful. 31 for no wicket in 3.4 overs.
But so far they're looking good. They want to stay there and get to the target chase. So Mohammad Nazim looking good with 27 runs. Just flicking it towards the offside. And now they require just 58 runs of 97 balls. Very, very gettable and achievable.
So 31 runs already scored of 3.5 overs. Nazim, who has scored 27 off the back foot, plays it down to short cover. No run results.
I believe 10 runs have come in this over, and they now need 58 runs of 96 balls, which I don't think so is a difficult thing to do here. From here now, because they've already managed to score some runs on the board now. And this is the match 12 from the Jharkhand T20 tournament powered by Dream 11. Live from the JSC International Stadium. And there should be a bowling change in the, Supriya Chakrabarti coming in to bowl. So what they need is wickets right now. The Dumka side, they need wickets desperately because the run chase is going to get easier with every passing over.
Now there is a fielder deep on the offside. You got to see the batsman is getting ready. Yes, you are very right. They have got those runs very quickly. So before the power play ends, they want to have maximum of runs in their kitty. Dab down to square of third man and look at it. Just played it gently, but the fielder from a squarer short third man was quickly onto it. 27 to Najim out of the total of 31. Oh, played gently on the offside. No, the non-striker wanted to have a run, but there was no run in it. So he quickly turns back and comes back to the crease. You don't need to have a run out at this stage of the match. You are in a very, very good position.
So both the batsmen kind of settling in the middle there, and Supriyo Chakrabarti bowling his first over of the spell, looking to cut the ball hard but straight into the wicketkeeper towards the offside. He's a right-handed batsman, Vishal. Both right-handed batsmen on the crease here, and they've managed to put up 31 runs so far, which is a fair good performance according to the target that they are chasing, given by Dumka. So Dumka must be desperately in need of a wicket here, but they haven't got the breakthrough so far. So Arnav Sinha looking to change bowlers and that's towards the fielder on the offside, sorry.
This is a good over. 4 balls. He has bowled Supriyo and hasn't conceded a run. So that's good bowling.
String of dot balls. If it goes well, it can be a maiden over too. So that might restrict a little the Dhanbad team tries to cut it, but towards the fielder in the deep.
Chalo bhai, come on.
Played deep down to point boundary for a single.
Come on, boys.
One more run added to the score. After 4.5 overs, it is 32 for no wicket. Going very easily, creeping towards that target of 89.
Absolutely, and they haven't lost any wickets. That's the best part.
Driving beautifully past the bowler, past the mid-on, but there's a hot chase, and they
Superb, man, superb. Sonu bhai, excellent.
only 1 run came. So
Just 2 runs coming off the over in Supriyo Chakrabarti's first over. Mohammad Nazim looking good, and let's look at the top 5 wicket takers, the top 5 in the tournament so far. Balkrishna up topping the charts with 7 wickets. Ronit Singh in next with 6 wickets. Jaskaran with 6 wickets. Jaiprakash Yadav 6 wickets, and Vivekanand Tiwari 5 wickets. That's the top 5 for you. That's the statistics till 19th September. And that's till yesterday, 19th. If they don't break this partnership, Dumka will go ahead and lose the match from here for sure. And Ishtikhar Ahmed Khan being expensive in the last over, bowling too many wides. Bowling too many wides in the last over of his spell. Just driving it towards the square side of the field. So this is the last over of the power play that we are in. And Ishtikhar into his third over. Mohammad Nazim taking strike. Just gently drives it towards the boundary. That's a treat to watch. Just look at that shot. Beautifully played towards the leg side. Look at that. Gently dribbling the ball towards the leg side for a 4. What a shot that was. And now they've started scoring runs at the rate of 6.94, just under 7. That's high up in the air. There's a fielder, and that's taken. High catches, very difficult to take, but the wicketkeeper has managed to take that catch beautifully.
That is the safest hand because he is having gloves. So,
and Mohammad Nazim looking very, very good in the middle, but unfortunately playing that shot really high up in the sky, and wicketkeeper takes a convenient catch. And dismissal of the skipper there. Nazim Siddiqui going out for 32. Unfortunate, he wanted to stay there till the end to get to the target chase for the team, but unfortunately was dismissed on that ball by Ishtikhar Khan. Now we have a new man in, walking. That's the breakthrough for the Dumka Daredevils. Must be really happy with that ball Ishtikhar just bowled in to Nazim. And the first breakthrough. That's Satya coming in to bat. Satya Setu from the Dhanbad team there. And he would definitely want to stay there in the middle and
Please like and
put up some runs
friends.
for the Dhanbad team.
Please like and subscribe.
Coming at the non-striker end,
Please
Satya.
like and
Vishal will be
subscribe,
taking the
friends.
strike. Just on 3 runs,
Please
Vishal.
like and subscribe, friends. Please like and subscribe.
That's a good ball,
Please like and
straight to the
subscribe.
fielder towards the mid-off.
Result 10 of 3.
And
Satya.
we are into our last over of the power play.
0 runs.
After that, scoring boundaries will be
GD.
a little difficult because you will
37
have
for 1.
5 fielders at the maximum towards the. That's the shot Nazim played and got dismissed. Wicketkeeper taking that catch conveniently. That was a good line to bowl. Now Ishtikhar Ahmed has started to control his line. He was bowling too many wides in his previous over. Now he's taken a check on the the line. Not bowling too many wides in this over so far. And the major breakthrough, Ishtikhar Ahmed Khan getting for his team, commendable. So 4 runs coming off this over so far. Last ball of the over for Ishtikhar's 3rd over. Lifted up high, and that's a 6. Crossing the boundary very, very conveniently. No, that's a 4. It looked like it went for a 6, but it must have dropped somewhere near the boundary. And a 4 from the umpire. That's the end of power play and end of the 6th over for the innings.
now Pragya leaves it. In the meantime, 4 runs. Pragya leaves for the Hindi commentary, and we have a new commentator, Chanchal Datta Gupta, replacing her. And welcome, Chanchal. So runs needed 48, balls remaining 84. If Dhanbad manage to keep their wickets in hand, it's not going to be very difficult for them to chase down this score. In fact, the wicket is difficult, but you got to stay there. Wait for the loose balls. You are nearly had a very good start after 6 overs, 41 runs, losing only 1 wicket. Well, outside the off stump.
Yes, Nazim was playing very well, but he went to a shot which perhaps could have been avoided. With Istikhar bowling, that was his perhaps the last over of his spell. So Nazim could have seen through the few deliveries that were left, because he was really batting well. He was taking advantage of the loose deliveries, and of course the fact that only 9 players are inside the ring in the power play.
Oh, trying to steer it down to third man, doesn't connect. Lucky that he didn't get a touch. That could have been an easy catch for the wicket keeper.
In spite of the fact that the wicket was playing slow earlier, it seems the wicket is playing better now in the second innings.
Yeah, very true. I was also going to tell you this thing. The wicket seems to have quickened up a little bit.
And Supriya bowling quite well. He is bowling on the right areas, making the ball move away from the batsman from a good length spot. So again you see wonderful delivery. This time the ball holding its line. He was comprehensively beaten here. This was the last delivery. You see, instead of moving out, the ball kept its line, went between the bat and pad. Lucky that the batsman didn't get a touch.
In fact, it is said that the batsman was cut in 2 pieces.
You could say that. The Supriya in his third over, bowling really well. Now this time it was short of length but kept low, but went wide outside the off stump and given a wide by umpire. And you could see a distinct difference missing youngster from the under-19 Jharkhand squad. Here you see, coming down the track and placing it above the head of the bowler for 4. A beautifully struck 4.
Yeah, very good shot. Straight past the bowler for 4. No chance for bowler to stop that ball. In fact, umpire also ducked and allowed the ball to go over his head to the boundary. Short ball.
Again a short ball, played to point, and the batsman crosses for a single. .47 for 1, the 7th over in progress, being bowled by Supriya Chakravarti. Now short of a length, outside the off stump, and Satya Setu did well to play to the short point region.
In fact, Satya Setu quickly brought his bat down to keep the ball out of harm's way.
7 overs gone, 47 for 1. Dhanbad Dynamos chasing a target of 89. Nazim Siddiqui was the first to go, the only wicket to fall so far. Quad Bhanu bowled Istikhar for a well-made 32 of just 23 deliveries. Vishal Singh batting on 7 of 14 deliveries, and Satya Setu replacing Nazim on 5 of 5 balls. We are live from the Jharkhand for the...
Oh, what the fuck?
Carbon Jharkhand team.
Oh, far too outside the off stump, giving room to the batsman to play down to extra cover for a single.
बहुत बढ़िया शाबाश शाबाश bowling excellent.
One more run at it. 48 is the score. 7.1 over gone. 89 to get to win this match. Good ball. Met the batsman to come forward, but the ball rising a little bit. But the batsman Vishal played it safely, yes. Taking his right hand off the handle of the bat, not allowing the ball to go near the fielder. That's a good technique shown when you are playing that type of a ball which rises from just on.
He had to play with a loose hand, you see, to keep the ball down. And he did it. He did precisely so. He played with a very loose hand, so he kept the ball down. It was a good delivery, nonetheless.
Bowler trying to entice the batsman.
Come on, man.
But Vishal and Satya it is taking a strike, goes back and plays it gently down to the lone slip fielder who moves to his right to field. Lots of over left for Dhanbad to score those runs because Nazim played an excellent innings. Very quick fire 32. Played down to deep point for a single.
Suffering very well.
50 of the innings coming up.
So Dhanbad Dynamos inching towards their target. A low target, of course. 88 runs scored by Dumka Daredevils. 89 to score. They are already halfway through. They have scored 50 runs.
Come on, man. Come on,
Just
man.
30 more runs to
Magic man,
score.
magic man. Come on, magic man.
With 9 wickets in hand, and you see 72 balls, there is 12 overs left in this over, and just 39 runs to score with 8 wickets in hand. So this is turning out to be somewhat easy for Dhanbad team. Here comes Sonu Kumar Singh for his second spell.
Stay, stay. बैठ के.
After the off stump punch to cover, no runs.
शाबाश सोनू भाई ऊपर से चलेगा ऊपर से.
Once again going back and plays it down to point. No run results. Bowling tight after the departure of Nazim.
शाबाश शाबाश.
Short and pulled very hard. Is it a 6? It's a 6. Over the mid-wicket boundary for 6. Slightly short. He went back quickly in position to pull it round over the mid-wicket fielder for 6.
Why like and
A
subscribe?
very good shot, no doubt.
Like and subscribe. Bye.
He was quick on his foot. He
Like
saw the
and
ball pitch short,
subscribe, friends.
and he was so confident. He just on the back foot
Please like
and
and
then hoisted it
subscribe.
over the mid-wicket fence for a beautiful 6. Satya Sethu is another promising youngster from the under-19 squad. He had a wonderful season.
Out of harm's way. He had to bring his bat down hurriedly to keep it out of harm's way. Nevertheless, the ball was played down to leg side. 57. Now Vishal driving.
சுத்துது ரொம்ப நெட்டு சுத்துது தெரியல இதால நாலு
But very well stopped in the extra cover region. And that's the end of the 9th over. It's 58 for 1. Look at
Well,
that.
it was a drivable ball. He drove it to short cover, and there was a misfield. but luckily for the batsman, they cross over for a single. So no damage done. This is the bowling card. Istikhar Ahmed Khan, 3 overs for 25 runs. Proved a bit costly, taking 1 wicket. Shupriya Chakraborty, 2 overs, 8 runs, no wicket. Akshar Jain, 3 runs in his lone over. And Sonu Kumar Singh, 22 runs given in 3 overs. He also was a bit costly. Istikhar sprayed the ball all around the wicket in the 3 overs that is bowled. He failed to bowl at a consistent line and length. He gave wise down the leg side, and then he bowled 2 short outside the off stump or 2 full outside the off stump. And this time,
Lofted towards the offside. Is it over the ropes? It is over the cover boundary for 6.
Hello friends.
Very well hit.
Today night
a
IPL
ball
live
pitched
stream.
outside the off
Okay.
stump, applied to delivery, and
Keep
it was an
supporting.
inside-out
You're
stroke
supporting
by
with,
Vishal, a
heavy
difficult
flag.
one at that, but he executed it brilliantly to see it clear the ropes for 6. So wonderful shot by Vishal. He moves to 15 of 18 deliveries, and Dumka and
No boy.
That one was not that short. He wanted to go for a square cut.
Copyright not allowed.
Had the ball hitting the bat.
No, copyright no.
this is a repeat of the shot, and this one really spun across the batsman. A wonderful delivery by Akshar Jain. Beats Vishal all in stump.
Good ball.
The
And it's
copyright
good to
again.
see a slip in position with the ball turning and bouncing. The captain has done well. He's going for the kill. There is no other option left.
Right. The
And
only
he got in a slip,
No
and
friends.
Akshar
Copyright not
bowled
allowed.
a
No.
beautiful delivery. No doubt. It's a very, very good delivery for a left-arm spinner. A dream delivery, in fact. The ball coming in with the arm and then moving
going
out.
away after pitching. Played down gently. Only 25 more runs needed.
Bros, today night IPL live.
Flighted, but
Keep
bowled
supporting.
too full. So
And,
easily drove,
Watch friends.
driven
like
to
and subscribe.
mid-off for a single.
Please like and subscribe friends.
65 for 1. Last ball of the 10th over.
Again, a flighted delivery by Akshat. A bit of turn,
Today
slow
night
turn, so
live stream for
no cause of worry for the
fourth
batsman.
card only bro.
He just plays it defensively.
Friends, today night live stream for
the end of the over.
scorecard only. Not a live streaming.
And this is the scoring
Not a
pattern.
video
The scoring has picked up in the
tournament
last 3 overs
Scorecard.
with a 6 and a few
Scorecard only.
and a couple of boundaries there. There was a drop in the scoring
Guys,
rate.
come on.
This is the Dumka Devils scoring pattern
Yeah,
here.
Sonu bhai, come on, man. Time for number 2, time for number 2,
The
come
yellow
on.
towers.
Yeah, come on, Sonu bhai. Oh, bola yaar.
He tries to hit on the back foot,
Come on, acting, come on, acting.
but it wasn't that shot.
Bowling,
Yeah,
acting.
that was also quick. And coming forward and plays it down to short gully.
Lovely bowling, Sonu bhai, lovely bowling, man. Yeah, come on, come on.
Sonu bowling well. Thought that ball kept low.
It turned and kept low.
Lovely bowling, Sonu Singh, lovely bowling. Come on, yaar, come on, yaar.
Drives down to long off for a single. One more run to the total. Moves on to 66 for 1 after 10.4 overs.
एक तो बनता है इससे एक बनता है come on come on Sonu bhai
Solo to Satya this time.
Oh yaar.
Good delivery, driven too long off for a single. Dhandwad Dynamos on way to registering a victory over Dumka. This would perhaps be the first loss of Dumka in this tournament. End of the over. 22 needed of 54 balls. So, an easy target now for Dhanbad Dynamos.
I think Dhanbad will get through.
Come on, Ronnie, bhai.
To remind our viewers, we are live from JC International Stadium Complex in Ranchi. This is the second match of the 6th day of the Carbon Jharkhand T20 tournament. Ronit Singh coming into bowl. Just 22 more runs to get.
That ball goes straight through, doesn't spin at all.
यार Ronnie. दादा क्या स्टार्ट की हो
This time he goes on the back foot and punches his 2 extra cover for a single. Satya Setu moves to 16. Vishal batting on 17. Score 68 for 1. The 12th over in progress. The partnership, 31 runs for 35 balls.
They are in no hurry, knowing that the target is within their grasp. So not going for extravagant shot and playing according to the merit of the ball.
Yes, it was a good delivery on the stumps. It didn't allow the batsman any room. At this time, a wonderful shot by Vishal. It was outside the off stump. He just glided the ball past the short third man. And the score moves to 70. Vishal takes 2. Moves to 19. It was a loose delivery outside the off stump, but Vishal drives it straight to the cover fielder. No runs scored. They have so far added 33 runs of 38 balls, Vishal and Satya Setu. Again a ball on a good length, he just pushes it to cover. Score remains at 70 for 1.
சீக்கிரம் படுதாங்க
19 runs needed of 48 deliveries, a very easy task for Dhanbad Dynamos. Dumka scored just 88 in the allotted 20 overs. And Dhanbad Dynamos chasing a meager score of 88. Just 19 run short of target.
Come on, Axo.
With 48 balls in hand. This is Akshat Jain in his 3rd over. Delivery and played to cover, no run.
बढ़िया डाल रहे बाबू
This is a wonderful shot and equally brilliantly fielded at short mid wicket. Satya Setu went back and punched it to mid-wicket, and the mid-wicket, short mid-wicket fielder dived full length on his right, got a hand to the ball and stopped a certain boundary. This time again a good delivery from Akshat Jain after the off stump, lifting and collected by the wicketkeeper.
So now just 18 runs are required to win this match for Dhanbad team. And he's bowling fairly at a good line so far, Akshat Jain.
This time Akshat came wide of the crease and tried to bring the ball in to the right-hander. Here you see Akshat bowling from wide of the wicket.
Please
A short delivery this time and pushed
Please
to
like.
a single.
Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.
Yeah, the ball kept low again.
Oh, the ball just
Lucky to survive. The ball just missed the off stump.
miss.
A good delivery. It came in. Here you see the ball came in and just missed the off stump. And it kept a trifle low, of course. That causing more trouble to the batsman.
End of 13 overs. And Dhanbad are 72 for the loss of 1 wicket. So just 1 wicket that was taken by Ishtikhar Ahmed Khan, getting the breakthrough, dismissing the skipper there, Mohammad Nazim Siddiqui, and that fell at the score of 37 for Dumka Daredevils. After that, they have played sensibly and not gone on to lose any wickets. And now the target chase is, they're very near to the target of 89 runs that was set by the Dumka Daredevils. And we have a bowling change, Ronit Singh coming into bowl, and there was a sweep, and there's a fielder there in the deep. So that's Ronit's second over, and just 1 run coming off the first ball.
Hello.
Look at that.
How many
He's trying to
watching?
sweep the ball, wanted to go for a
How many
boundary,
watching, friends?
but the fielder in the deep,
Keep comment.
so just
comment.
managed to get a single
How many
from that ball.
watchers? Comment. Type in comment.
Driven past
Oh, okay,
the
bro,
points
okay, bro.
fielder for a four.
That's
A
okay.
beautiful shot,
Thank you,
very
bro,
well
thank you, bro.
executed by Satya Setu. The ball out of the off stump, a full length delivery,
All
and
friends,
Satya took
like
full
and
advantage
subscribe.
of it and
Good night,
square
IPL
drove it
live,
past the
live
point
streaming.
boundary for 4 runs.
Keep
The score moves to
supporting.
77 for 1,
Supporting
and just 12 runs to get,
supporting,
and this is just the 14th over
for the IPL.
in progress.
Trying to finish the match really early, Dhanbad Dynamos.
Okay,
Playing
bro,
sensibly,
okay, bro.
not lost too
1000
many wickets, just
subscribe.
1 wicket gone down, and
New account, new
just
account.
driving it towards the mid-on. And
Wait, bro, wait. Wait a minute.
going for a single there. So successfully completing that 1 run. So we have Vishal on strike now. And the required run rate just 1.9,
No, bro,
69 runs
1000
that's
subscribe.
required every over.
It's my new
So
account, bro.
I think just 1 or 2 more overs,
New account.
just dribbling it towards the
Credit
offside.
1 month credit.
And 6 runs already coming up from this over.
Come on, Ronnie, man.
That Ronit is bowling his second over here.
Vinay West.
A good delivery, a bit of air, and Vishal tried to come down the wicket, go for a big shot, but decided against it and just
Ronit
manages
bowling.
it to play to short extra cover. No runs scored. And here comes Ronit, out of the off stump, goes in the back foot and plays it to point
Okay,
for a
bro.
single.
Ninja Joker.
So it's the end of the 14th over.
Here's the last delivery.
Yes, bro, yes,
Out of the
bro.
off stump, short of a length, and he makes room and cuts it to point just for a single. So 36 balls and 10 more requires for Dhanbad Dynamos to win this match against Dumka
Where are
Daredevils.
you from?
which is a very, very easy target to get in 36 balls. Just 10 runs required to win this match. And Dumka will be losing their first match if they lose this one, because they've gone on to win 3 matches they've played in this tournament so far. And Dumka not very happy with the batting performance, because they went out to lose very, very early wickets and frequent wickets in short intervals of time. We have Akshat Jain into his last over now.
Sorry boys.
Again a bit short. Goes in the back foot and plays it to the cover. No run scored. Akshat bowling well. Akshat bowling well within his limitations. He's bowling at a good height to the length and giving a bit of air to his deliveries. And this one on the middle and leg stump, turning a trifle, and the batsman comfortably played it to short pitch wicket. No runs scored. Both the batsmen on 22. The deep cover region off the back foot and crosses over for a single.
Sorry. My bro is
Just need
calling.
9 runs
I'm not answering.
from here to win the match.
Not sure if I'm calling.
The end of another good over by Akshat.
And that's the end of the 15th over here. 80 runs coming on the board for Dhanbad Dynamos for the loss of just 1 wicket. That was the skipper's wicket at 32 runs. And Vishal Singh and Satya Setu looking good in the middle with 23 and 22 runs respectively. And the good thing is that Dumka haven't bowled too many extras, just 3 extras coming so far.
How many watch friends? How many watch friends? Please tell.
And this
Tell
is
for
the
comments.
12th match from the Jharkhand T20 tournament being played here in Ranchi, JSCA Stadium.
Bowling, yaar, bowling. Goody bowling, man. Goody bowling, man. Guys, come on, come on.
And that is Ronit with the ball from the Dumka team.
Bowling.
Well bowled. A little faster one,
Bowling, classy ball, Ronnie.
but on the off and middle stump, quietly played to the short cover region. No runs.
Please comment for how many watch
16th over in
from
progress.
please
80
comment
for 1.
how
Just
many
9 runs
watch.
to get
Please comment
for a
friends.
victory. Now this time he made room and lofts the ball. He might be out. Yes, he's caught in the deep. It was a flighted delivery, a little outside the off stump. He tried to make room and lofted the ball straight to the hand of the deep mid-off fielder. So the second wicket goes down. Here you see, just making room and lofting the ball. He totally
How many
miscued
watch
it.
for live? Please comment friends.
And the
How many
long off
watch
fielder
for
are
live?
an easy
Please comment
catch
friends.
to take.
That's Vishal Singh going out, dismissed for 23 runs. He was looking good in the middle, but unfortunately that shot towards the
Please like
long
and
off
subscribe
and was taken by
and
the fielder in the deep.
click the bell icon.
And we have a
My all videos.
new man coming in from the
notifications
Dhanbad team.
in your mobile. Yes, bro. Rohit, is good work.
Not much runs needed from here for Dhanbad to win this match. So otherwise they've played fairly well, keeping the target in mind. Not rushed too much. They have played
Sumi
slowly
century.
and
How many watch in
just two
live
wickets have
stream?
gone down
Please
so far.
comment.
So Sahib Rizvi coming into bat from
Sumi
the
century.
Dhanbad dugout here.
How many watch? Please comment.
बोलेंगे यार रोने यार रे क्या डाल रहा है यार तू शाबाश और बॉलिंग
Ronit Singh just finished his third over, bowling well, took 1 wicket, just conceding 10 runs. He has somehow managed to keep those batsmen in leash, and this is what is required: 9 runs from 24 balls. An easy target to get for Dhanbad Dynamos. Nazim Siddiqui played a wonderful innings of 32, had a wonderful start, a very brisk start in the beginning during the power play, and that laid the platform and made life easy for the other batsmen to follow. They can really have time in the middle, and even if they just rotate the strike and go for 2-3 runs in an over, it will be an easy victory. So at the end of 16 over, the score is 80 for 2. 9 runs remaining for Dhanbad Dynamos to win this match
Bye.
against Dumka Daredevils. And the scoreboard,
Good night.
Nazim Siddiqui out for
Live streaming,
23,
keep supporting.
32, I beg your pardon, Vishal Singh, 23, Satyasetu batting on 22, and Sahib Rizvi, who has just come in at the fall of Vishal Singh's wicket, is yet to open his account.
Dhanbad should go ahead and win very convincingly from here. And Supriyo Chakrabarti coming in to bowl his third over of the spell. And
Sunay 73. How many watch, friends?
A good delivery by Supriyo, wrapping in on the pad. Here you see, it came between bat and pad. It cut back a little, hit him just above the knee rolls, but answer the off stump, and the appeal has been negated by the umpire.
Supriyo is a good bowling.
Supriyo Chakraborty in his third over. Again, a delivery somewhat similar to the earlier one. On the off stump, keeping Sahib Rizvi quiet.
You tell English, bro. ये पता नहीं कि इन सबको फ्यूचर मैच खेलेगा वीडियो इनको so bro sorry bro I speak my language
so they're currently at a rate of 4.90, which is just under 5.
Oh, tell the other language. Okay.
Short of a length delivery,
Sorry,
rising,
bro.
left
Sorry.
alone by Sahib. No runs scored. The batsman seems to be taking easy.
Please like and subscribe, friends. Please like and subscribe.
Now this was a slower delivery by Supriyo Chakraborty, completely deceiving the batsman Sahib Rizvi. And he goes for a wild slog and misses it completely and is bowled. So the third wicket falls. Here you see a slower delivery, keeping a bit low, of course. The ball did keep low, but it was a rank bad shot attempted by Sahib Rizvi. At this stage, there was no need of going for that slog sweep. He could have simply played it to mid-off or mid-on and crossed over for a single. So there were just 9 runs to be scored. Sahil Raj is now in. Third wicket, Sahib Rizvi bowled by Shubhriya Chakraborty. A wonderful cricketer, Sahil Raj. Shubhriya to Sahil. And there is a best field at short third man, which gave Sahil the opportunity to open his mark. This is the last wicket to fall. Shubhriya Chakraborty bowling is slower and Sahib Rizvi trying to go for a slog sweep. With the ball squatting, he misses it completely and gets comprehensively bowled. Again a slower one, keeping low, and he went for a pull, but luckily it top edged and lobbed over behind square. Just 7 more needed of 18 deliveries. This is the second match in progress between Dhanbad Dynamos and Dumka. 6th day of the Carbon Jharkhand T20 tournament being played at the JC International Stadium Complex in Ranchi. It goes past the leg stake. Had it been a straight one, I think Satya would have been in much more trouble. And here again, a good length delivery. The ball coming in, and there is a misfield at mid-off. Had he picked up the ball, he could have shied at the stumps. Here you see the replay. He stroke it, ran, and here is a fumble. Had he gathered it cleanly, he could have had a shy at the wicket. And a direct hit might have been very close.
So just 6 more required of 16. Pushes the ball away to the...
Oh, super run,
That's 2 runs coming off that ball.
Just for 3 runs to win.
Here is the last delivery ball by Ronit. He just glides it past the lone slip fielder. And here is a misfield which allows them to cross over for the second. Outside the leg stump could be called a wide. Yes, called a wide by the umpire.
Oh, wide wall.
So score moves
That's
to
a 2
85
runs.
for 3.
1
Just
and 1
4
lead.
required to win this match. Sahil batting on 3, Satya on 24.
1 and
Ronit
1 lead. 1
bowling
and
his
1 lead.
last and final over. So 2 runs required from 15 balls to go. Here is Ronit. Goes on the back foot and plays it straight back to the bowler.
Satya is good batting.
Again a good length delivery. pushed to cover. No runs. And this goes for a pull, but hits it straight to the fielder at short mid-on and takes a single. The score are tied 88 for 3. Dhanbad Dynamos just
Please
one
like
more
and subscribe, friends. Keep.
to score for a
Thank you
victory.
for watching.
They must be a happy bunch, Dhanbad Dynamos. They need just 1 runs to take 4 points from this match of 12 deliveries. This is the 12th match
Please like and subscribe, friends.
of the Carbon
Keep your
Jharkhand
supporting.
T20 tournament being played at JC International Stadium Complex in Ranchi between Dhanbad Dynamos and Dumka Daredevils. Dumka had set a target of 88, easily reached by Dhanbad Dynamos with just 1 run to be scored off for a victory and bag 4 points. And this is the dressing room in the Amitabh Chaudhary Pavilion. They are still looking for that single. Supriya bowling another slow delivery
Dhamakar Devils.
around the leg stump,
Dhamakar Devils.
and Satya failed to get it away. He wrapped him on the pad, no damage done.
Dhamakar Devils is good batting and good bowling. Please like and subscribe, friends.
Supriya to Satya Sethi.
Thank you for watching.
This time he gets 1 up and he drove it over the top for 4. A brilliant shot which brings victory to the Dhanbad Dynamos team. They win the match by 7 wickets.
Is a good bat.
It goes for a 6. So he finishes the match in style. It goes for a 6. Satya Setu remaining not out on 31 of 34 deliveries. And Sahil Raj gave him company for some time. Faced 2 balls and scored 3
Thank you,
runs.
friends.
So
Keep watching.
Dhanbad Dynamos won the match by
Today night,
7
I
wickets.
will live streams.
And it's a convincing win here
Okay.
for the
Okay,
Dhanbad
bye,
team.
friends. Bye bye.
And they had got a target
Please
of
like and
89
subscribe,
runs from
friends.
the Dumka Daredevils.
Okay, bye, friends.
Went on
Bye,
to
bye.
achieve the target in the 19th over, rather 18.2, I would say. And they would be definitely happy with their performance.
Stop the live stream.